It's been 7 days since Lila gave birth to her kits. It's already been 1 week. That's crazy. And as far as I know, they are still alive because the last time I checked was yesterday and they were doing fine and they're getting bigger. And so today on day 7, I want to bring you guys out to see them. I'm going to kind of dig them out a little bit, but I'm not going to try to disturb them too much. It's still kind of cold. Let me see here. I actually was waiting until Sunday or something when it's about 40 something degrees. It's currently 19 degrees right now. Yeah, on the weekend we've got 43, 40, and it's going to be above freezing for a couple of days, which is amazing. But I'm probably going to try to kind of dig them out, and I have my GoPro. I'll just put it over and then I'll just dig through and see if we can see them. I'm not going to try to disturb them too much. I'm going to, you know, I want to be respectful of Lila and not stress her out. And so that's why I've limited my interactions with the kits to about once a day. Like the first day, the first night, right, I was checking on them probably like 3-4 times because I was worried. And then the following day, I ended up like sticking my hand in maybe 3 times, and then the following day maybe 2, and then I've just broken it down to about once a day. So I just check them in the morning and that's it. And then otherwise throughout the day, I just fill up the water a couple of times throughout the day to make sure that it's not frozen. But yeah, let's go check on the babies. All right, let's go. So yeah, I have taken down these black sheets here. It's not windy anymore. I'll keep these available here in case it ends up getting windy again, and so I'll just cover it up. Hey Lila, how you doing? How you doing, mama? I'm gonna show my viewers the babies, all right? Is that all right with you? Here's what I gotta do though. I need to be able to climb up into it like this. Yeah, climb up into it like this. And I think I need a light, so I can probably use my phone, and I'll keep the light up above here. Let's see here. Yep, this will work. Shine a light from up above. There we go. And I gotta make sure that my hand is warm. I don't want to stick my hand in there and make the babies cold. So sticking my hand on my body here, warming it up. And it also appears that Lila hasn't really been too concerned about my scent. Maybe she has been familiar with me. I wasn't really confident that she was okay with me because I think I had her about a good 2 months before I tried to breed her, you know? And so like I didn't really handle her a whole lot, and the times that I did handle her, I kind of frightened her. And so she's always kind of been skittish and scared of me. So I am very thankful that she has been a very kind, kind mother. All right. Okay, let's go. Hey, Lila. Are you guys able to see? Oh my God, they're so much bigger than I had assumed. They're massive. Wow, that's 1. That's 2 over there. It looks like there's 3 in here. Nope, I'm counting 4. I'm counting 4. Okay, I don't want to disturb them too much. There you go. Okay, Lila. I'm sorry for disturbing you. I'm sorry for disturbing you. You're doing great. You're doing great. There's 4 kits, it looks like. Okay, okay. So that is quite amazing. I can't believe I got to see them like that. This is insane. This is so cool. So I counted 4. And I think the reason why I thought it was more was because I didn't realize that they've gotten so big already. That's crazy. That's so crazy. It probably would have been 5 babies if that one didn't die. I'm going to have a separate video showing you that kit that died. I'm going to clean it up and we're just going to examine it and see what may have been the issue. If we're able to even tell, who knows. But that's pretty much it. But this container right here, this was Lila's container and there's a crack through it. I've swapped hers out for Castor's, and so this is now Castor's container. But what I want to do is I want to clean it up and then tape it so that it doesn't leak anymore, and then I'm just going to replace this. But yeah, this is so cool. Things are finally happening. Like, when I set out to raise animals, I am doing so because I want to learn about the animal, and then I also am trying to figure out what kind of animal I want to raise and what seems to be sustainable, something that I can produce more of, right? And the rabbit seems like the best option for me because both male and females are quiet. They're relatively easy to raise. You just need to give them water, food, and a good space, you know, to stay clean. Cleanliness is the biggest thing about rabbits. You need to keep them clean, and that's why we keep them in cages like this with the wire flooring and the wire sides and stuff so that they can pee and poop through it. Otherwise, if they're standing in their own waste all the time, even in a colony setup, right? If they're standing in their waste and pee, they can like contract diseases, get viruses, and get sick and die. And so this setup for me works best for my situation. Now that I know that I can breed them and acquire more babies, I need to figure out a system so that it'll allow me to have more and more babies just around. I need to build more hutches. That's what I need to do. But I want to be conscious of my space. I have a limited amount of space and I want to utilize it a little bit more efficiently. And so I am in the process of just cleaning up and then also trying to figure out how to best utilize my space. So maybe I can build a hutch that are 2 stories high, 2 levels high or something, where I can keep a rabbit up here and then it will collect the poop and pee through a tray, and then below I can have another rabbit, so that way it'll take up more vertical space opposed to more actual ground space. So yeah, this is very, very neat. Being able to multiply these rabbits and then being able to acquire more meat, food, you know, this is amazing, because I can't do this with chickens and quail. Well, I didn't really want to, right? Because chickens would be noisy, quails are noisy too, but let's say I was able to get fertilized eggs. I would have to incubate them if I want a higher success rate. I can't just leave chickens and quail on their own and expect them to hatch naturally. It's just something that doesn't happen with a high success rate. Something like this, even though a kit died, I still have 4. And if I had more females, I can continue breeding them and be able to get more and more rabbits. I can multiply this by a lot and really, really quick. This is really cool. I'm excited. I'm very excited. I just know that I just need to do some cleanup. Mentally, I am doing a whole lot better because I'm meal prepping and eating the same thing every day pretty much. And I'm doing some exercises. And so I feel a whole lot better mentally. And so now I'm gonna just clean everything up. My physical space is a representation of my mental space. I am just gonna clear everything up. And yeah, that's gonna be next. And once I'm done with all of this, I'll get on with my cool projects that I wanna do. Thanks for watching. Peace out.